Okay, well, let's do it.
You want to set them up on it? Tell them what it is.
Yeah, I mean, my family's an old Texas family, and
Beaumont, right? Isn't that
yeah,
where you're
Beaumont,
from?
Texas, 7 generations. So nobody's smart enough to leave yet. So, but
Why would you leave Paradise?
That's what they think, grew up going and seeing Towns Van Zandt with my older hippie sister and brother, and in Austin, and I was so shocked when me and Sam first got together, and she was like, "Hey, do you know any Towns Van Zandt songs?" And then she pulled this one out, which is one I'd never really done before. I knew it, but so we're gonna play it for you now.
All right. There's no stronger wind than the one that blows down a lonesome railroad line. No prettier sight than looking back at a town you left behind. There's nothing that's as real as the love that's in my mind. Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of things on the road that I'd really like to see. I'd like to lean into the wind, y'all, just to tell myself I'm free. Oh, but the softest whisper is louder than that old highway that's calling me. I said,
close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
All the mountains and the rivers and the valleys can't compare to your blue-lit dancing eyes and yellow shining hair. I could never hit the open road and leave you lying there. Said, close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, yeah. So lay your head back easy, love, and close those crying eyes. I'll be laying here beside you when that sun comes on the rise. I'll stay as long as the cuckoo wails and the lonesome blue jay cries. Well, close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. So close your eyes, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. Well, close your eyes, I'll be here for a while.
Samantha Fish and Jesse Dayton here in Studio B. What a great choice for an acoustic set here in Studio B, man. Thank you for doing that. And, you know, I think that illustrates you all are regarded generally as blues players, but you pull from a lot of different musical influence. I mean, well, Jesse, for example, you have you've been out there playing with country pickers and
Sure.
punk band, and I mean, a lot.
I played with Waylon Jennings on his last couple of records and recorded with Cash and Willie and a whole list of people. But a lot of people don't know that it was Clifford Antone from Antone's Home of the Blues who found me and put me on Antone's record when I was a kid, and that kind of got me going. And then because I was from Beaumont, which is a gumbo of music, I had to learn how to do a bunch of stuff just to get gigs.
Yeah, in Texas, it's like the country and blues is kind of intertwined and all, you know, and incestuous rather.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've been told. Now,
I mean, Sam just sang that song, and then every time she sings it, people are like, I wonder if she's ever going to make a country record.
Hey, night's still young. Maybe you can. I mean, you know, you never know.
I've done country-tinged things before, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But not a full-on fiddles and pedal steel kind of country record, right?
I'd say the closest I came to is last time I was in the studio, we were doing the Belle of the West, which was a North Mississippi kind of meets Nashville quasi-acoustic chaos records. But, you know, it was definitely like songwriter, probably closer to Americana than actual full-blown country. But I don't know, what's a...
Those lines blur, though, don't they?
I was going to say,
Americana.
what is the genre anymore?
For me, real country, or what folks want to call real or traditional sounding country, is, you know, it's a lot of Americana. That's
right.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we talk about like a lot of the records that me and Sam like by rock and roll bands from the '60s and '70s. They played you listen to those Stones records, and I mean, one song's a country record, two songs a blues song, then there's a rockabilly song, and there's some jazzy stuff, and you know, I think me and Sam just did this on this record to keep ourselves interested, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's kept us interested as well, and I know that's going to interest folks to see you all tonight. Again, they're going to be at the Salvage Station in Asheville tonight. Samantha Fish and Jesse Dayton, and well, in support of the new record, Death Wish Blues. Now, you all wrote the title tune, if you will, together, right? That was a co-write, and I have the CD here, so I could look it up. But you all wrote some other stuff together on there too, didn't you?
We wrote everything.
Everything.
We brought in my friend Jim McCormick, who's been a longtime writing partner, and he helped us collaborate and co-write on some of these songs. But most everything was either written 50-50, Jesse and I, or you know, we brought in a couple tunes individually. But I mean, this was definitely a collaboration.
Yeah.
Recorded at the Woodstock studio.
On Rick Danko's property, and we did the whole thing. Sam's like, they were having some kind of thing. She's like, "You want to go see Big Pink and just jump in the rental car?" And we did all that, and
it's pretty special.
It was cool.
Well, I think I kind of had that in my mind a little bit a while ago when I was waiting to hear from y'all up here to make sure you were ready, and I played the band, and I think that crossed my mind at that point of where you guys recorded this record or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to know what goes on in an old guy's brain. So,
ain't that the truth?
Certainly happy to have y'all here, and I know Paul Foster is in the room with us here, our news director. He's a huge fan, particularly of you, Samantha.
Oh, thank you.
I never play a Samantha Fish song on air that I don't think of Paul, and I know I bet he's cranking it up in the car right now. So, where do y'all want to go from here on the next song?
Well, this next song is Jesse. It's actually coming out for Jesse in a single. I was
going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we made this record, I met Shooter Jennings when I was playing on his dad's record, and he was in 9th grade, and I was a baby when I played with Waylon. I was young. I mean, especially compared to his band. And so anyway, Shooter became, 4-time Grammy Award winning producer, and he's kind of blown up as a producer. He's like, I think Concord house producer now. So anyway, I called him and I said, you know why I'm calling? And he said, yeah, let's do it, man. And so we made this record in 10 days, and I got to put some kind of East Texas country blues, Mansk Lipscomb and Lightning Hopkins kind of stuff on it. And we're going to play one of those songs for you. Now, it comes out next week, I think, on the 6th.
Seems like this year, it seems like almost every other record I picked up, and not literally, but it just seemed like it sometimes. Every other album I picked up produced by Shooter Jennings, and I was like, this is a busy guy right here.
It's very prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.